Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jamie. This will be a reading from Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. As always, the readings are general. They are for a really large collective of people. So, if you feel like any parts of the reading don't resonate, that's okay. Just discard them. They're just for another person. Only take what resonates for you. Camera's a little crooked. Anyway, only take what's for you. And remember, there is no gender. If I pull a queen, I could totally be talking about a guy. It's all about the personality. I do take private personals. The information's in the description below and in the pin section of the comments. I've also linked a few other readers. Definitely check them out. Show them some love. They are my favorite. They're in my channel section. And if you have a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, you can check me out on the Lips of Wisdom Tarot. They're all Cancer readings there. So anyway, let's get into this. Sparrow, can you tell me about Virgo right now, please? Virgo. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups as the overall energy here. Nine of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Ace of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Three of Swords. What the The Lovers and Justice? Libra, Gemini energy here. So, maybe there's somebody in your life who tends to love bomb you. That might be the energy. It's like this person knows how to say all the right things and like, you know, they know what it is that gets you, the Nine of Cups, what it is that you want, what it is that you desire. But I feel like this time when this person's coming around offering this cup, you feel like you need to protect yourself with the Seven of Wands. It's like you're defensive. I don't think you want this cup with the Three of Swords. This is somebody that you've already, you know, separated yourself from. I feel like, you know, in your defense, maybe they chose another person, or you feel like, you know, like there's something to do with their choices where to you it's fair that you separated from them. There's something that this person does specifically where you feel like you can't be at peace and have something to do with them. That's kind of the energy. I feel like where it's hard though is that you do have emotions for this person. You are hurt over this person. The reason that I feel like they may have chose somebody else, or at some point in time, like I don't know, like maybe you guys separated a bunch of times and then one time when you separated, they actually got into another connection. And it's like now they're coming back around to you to love bomb you. But it may be because they separated elsewhere. So it's like, I feel like you're a little torn. Give me more. Okay. We have the Page of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords. The Seven of Swords, Karma, the Ten of Pentacles. Excuse me. You know, I feel like this person is like very immature to you with the Page of Wands. It's like this is a person who like deeply hurt you, and then it seems like at some point in time like pulled their energy away from you. So like this, let me rewind a little bit, because this is kind of the pattern that I see. Is like you and this person would have problems, right? And to protect yourself, I think that you would want a little bit of space. So there were many times where you and this person would like take a break. I feel like they're a childish person. They're exhausting. This energy seems a little conniving, maybe a bit manipulative. Um, so I feel like in the past they were able to come back around and kind of like love bomb you and suck you into something here. But the pattern changed. It's like they included someone else this time. There is also this issue with you. I feel like for some of you, you feel like this person has some intentions towards your money. Like they know that you work hard, that you have like some savings, that you handle your shit. You literally may have been through a situation with this person before where they wanted to come for your money. It's like this is, like this person I feel like has some interesting tactics. I feel like they come in, they future fake with people, they play a lot of games, they're like very in and out. And what they're used to is being able to come back around and still just be in this Page of Wands energy. Maybe they'll flirt with you, they may say cute things, but there's not like a real apology attached to it or anything like that. They just know how to sweet talk you. For a lot of you, it's like they sweet talk you, and then once they can get a little wand action going here, male or female, it's like they know that, in the past you've been reinvested through that. So this is a person who very much is into like binding. But to you, it's like this person is just so deceptive. With Karma and the Ten of Pentacles, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. This is only for a couple of you. You might have like wanted to seek revenge on this person. It's like they were rude and nasty and then left you, and when they left, they just went and got with someone else. And so for some of you, I feel like you decided that you would take your time to kind of like seek revenge and like sort of split that up, and then still keep separate from people. I'm just reading I'm not trying to call anybody out. For some of you, that was the revenge plot. It's like you didn't want this person, but like you weren't about to just see them happy after everything they did to you. And I feel like some of you feel justified for that. Not sure it's true towards whoever the other person was, but that's just for a specific few of you. Like you felt like it was unfair for them to just like leave you wounded somewhere, and so you would eventually, plot your revenge. Like maybe, flirt with this person a little bit, get them to invest some time. People want to play mind games with you, you might as well play mind games with them, right? Yeah, some of you did, it's like some of you really were hurt by this and got your revenge. Some of you were hurt by this and you decided that like the right thing to do here is just to completely separate from this person. Because like, in your mind, like you were loyal and committed to this person, you were invested for a long time, and they were deceptive, period. Like, and that's it. But I feel like for some of you, you really went after your revenge here. Yep, the Queen of Wands, the Star, Temperance. King of Cups, the Four of Swords, Knight of Wands. Yeah, some of you kind of... I feel like some of you just didn't care because, like, the truth is that's who this person is, so they'll end up hurting somebody else anyway. But you just wanted to prove a point to yourself, I think, you know, and almost, like, get this person back. Like, for others of you, maybe there's too much focus on that, like, wanting to very badly see someone catch their karma, or I don't know, there's like this strange element to it here where somebody needs to, like, really, you know, watch their temper with certain things. Because it's almost like somebody in an effort to win didn't win anything at all. Maybe there was even, like, for some of you, like, just a bit of an obsession because the way somebody did you filthy. And it's like, maybe there was, like, a period of time where you were bitter about it, and now it's like you're back in a more confident phase. And it's like whatever happened with this connection with this person received their karma in it. You know, maybe they tried to do to this person what they did to you or something, you know, and it's like, it backfired badly, you know. It's like wherever they maybe at one point in time were able to get over on you, it just didn't work with this other person or something like that. But it took a minute for you to heal and get your confidence back after somebody did something like this, so why would you get back into it with them? So there's like two different storylines here where somebody, you know, like almost acted like they did just so that a person would lose their other connection and you. And for others, it's like, as this person's trying to come back around, it's like they don't know that you've changed a ton, that you've healed a bunch, and that you have no interest in, like, reconciling whatever happened here. To you, this person is, like, just flighty. They come with a lot of red flags. They're probably not super committal. You know, they start off strong and then fizzle right out. And then come back in strong, fizzle right out again. It's like there's a repeat pattern with this. I don't know why I'm getting those. Some of you really, like, wanted your revenge. And that's kind of, like, blowing up in your face now, too, because now you just have somebody obsessed with you that you don't want. Yeah. The Eight of Wands, the Six of Swords, the Five of Cups. It was almost like a want to just see this person hurt because they were moving on, and now you're recognizing that, like, this ain't what you want. It's like... I don't know. I feel like this person kind of, like, they're a weird energy, you know? Like I said, I feel like they're quite a bit emotionally manipulative, and you figured this out. So I'm not sure if it's this person just regretting watching you move on and also someone else move on from them or something like that. But there's an energy here where, like, somebody feels like things are fair now. Things are square. They're where they're at. We can just keep our distance, like, and move forward. Like, whatever needed to happen here happened here. You know, like, I've already cried all my tears. It's time to just move on from this situation. And Two of Cups popping out here. Queen of Cups. Eight of Wands, the Seven of Swords. See, I know this is going to sound crazy, but, like, I feel like, you know, and you're inexperienced to a person like this, then this is kind of like they know how to pull you in, suck you into their energy, and just almost like have you programmed to meet their needs. And then it's like there's almost like a control pattern where they know if they just go deal with somebody else that you'll just sit there in that Nine of Swords energy where you can't sleep, you can't eat, you're just fucked up over this person, you can't believe they would do this to you. And I feel like they move towards somebody who's nothing like that at all, somebody they couldn't play any types of games with. This Queen of Cups, this is like a really intuitive energy. So maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's like you wanted your revenge, but you didn't really take part in it. It's like you already know this person's incapable of keeping a lover or keeping a friend, you know, because of who they are as a person. And then you're sitting here watching them get their karma when the next person won't put up with their shit and just fucks off in the middle of the night. I feel like whatever energy like they went towards, this person has a knowing. They could not play any games with this person. And, you know, it's like these 7 swords that they used on you, it wasn't working on this person. I think this person saw through all of it. The King of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, the Star, the 8 of Swords, the 4 of Cups, the Moon. Yeah, I feel like whoever this person is, they try to control people, almost like weaponize their emotions for this person against them. But what they came up with was someone who like really understood to like hold back. They met someone who was like very emotionally intelligent, probably already had been through this, or even has a pattern much like them. Their plan here was to get this person into submission so that, you know, and I feel like you already know this is this person's pattern, so that like, you know, once they get bored or they get dissatisfied, you know, they can go do some secret shit. And somebody will, you know, it's like you saw them trying to put someone else into the same submission that you were in. But I feel like you ended up getting like some kind of front row seat to this. I don't know if you got kids with this person or what the tie is, why there's still some type of tie there. But it's almost like you saw somebody else not deal with their bullshit. And their story might even be, you know, all, like, you know, this person, they probably came at you and in this Knight of Cups, like, oh, you know, it's, you're the best I ever had. You have no idea how bad this other person was. And it's like they smear that person the same way they chose to do with you and things like that. And so like, it's like, yeah, it was never me. It's just this person. Like, this is their pattern. They're just twisted. But I feel like they really got their karma from someone else. Somebody else saw that game and like gave nothing to this person and just played their game back at them, I think. And you may visibly see this person absolutely like trying to hide the fact that they cannot stop thinking about how this other person just was like untrappable, uncontrollable. There's something with that. It's weird. And it could be part of it too, like listening to this person's like, you know, just smear campaign of somebody. And it's like, are you sure? Because like you did this to me. So you know, that's why I left. Something like that. I don't know. I just feel like somebody gets like a front row seat to like somebody who tried to play them get played at their own game or something. It's very interesting. Somebody met their match, the King and the Queen of Cups. The 6 of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords. Yeah, I mean, the story, like, you know, you could be hearing this person's story on like that victim side, like, oh, somebody just left me, they hurt me, they betrayed me. And you know that that's not the case, that somebody just like literally snuck off the 6 and the 7 of Swords, like, because somebody's not actually, you know, somebody is very like superficial. They're not like capable, I think, of like giving like true emotion. Like it's like they don't feel other people's emotions. They don't understand that other people even have them. They only understand it on a basis almost of like exploitation or like just solid manipulation. But somebody saw straight through that shit. And what happened was they ended up sabotaging a connection with you for somebody who just cannot be controlled. you know? And I think in a good way, this is a Queen of Cups energy. So I'm not saying this was like an evil energy or something. This was just somebody that was like, nah, you're not doing that to me. And this person's like, I don't know if this person has like mental health issues, because this seems like emotional injury, if you get what I'm saying. Strength, the 10 of Wands, the 6 of Wands. I feel like this is, it's kind of like this. When somebody first leaves you and you didn't do anything to this person. In fact, this person's been slowly becoming the biggest piece of shit you ever met over time, right? And then out of nowhere, it's like they just fuck off. They make you sound like the biggest piece of crap on the planet, and they make themselves sound like a victim, And sometimes it works. Like, people will really look at you like you're a jerk because you like left this person, They don't understand like the coercive control and like all the games that someone uses to make people insecure and to break them down. And this person met somebody who was wildly secure. And instead they broke down. And I feel like you seeing this helped you to like really release this person and like overcome the situation. Because like, there's just that recognition that it really just didn't have anything to do with you. And I feel like this person really has a way of maybe cutting you down and making you feel like you were the problem. So I feel like this is someone who like really betrayed you. It's not like just a heartbreak. It's not like just a separation. This is somebody who was like talking shit, really sneaky. And then you watching them meet somebody who was strong enough to just kill their ego. And I feel like that is enough for you. The 6 of Cups, the Tower, the Wheel of Fortune, the 4 of Wands. I feel like even though that situation was external to you, there's 2 things that could have happened. One is there could be almost like an admiration to the fact that somebody else would just stand up to this energy. Because it's kind of interesting. Like, I've kind of been through this before, like dealing with men that I'm actually terrified of, because that's how coercive control is. Like, they make you terrified of them. And seeing this person as like almighty and strong, and then watching him get with like this little tiny ass chick who just puts him in his place, because the truth is he's always been a coward. He's just big and loud and aggressive. He's not really about nothing, and I feel like this is that kind of person, and they like met their match, somebody who wasn't like playing no games and and you see through their story. I feel like their story is like, this person betrayed them. They did this, they did that. But like, you remember when they said that type of shit about you. Like, this person has no game with you and no game with this person anymore. And to you, that's it. Things are settled. Justice and karma. Everything is exactly as it should be. I also feel like it really is the closeout of you, like your cycle with this person. It's like I feel like somebody else helped you to see through this person, like objectively, if that makes sense. One is like, you actually were separated, so you could start losing feelings for this person and see more clearly. But I feel like most of you got a front row seat to this person, like really meeting somebody that they could not fuck with. And I feel like their ego is so hurt by somebody, and it's so healing to you. Not on some like spiteful shit, just on like fully understanding that this person always was just a coward and that you didn't even need to be so terrified. But also that you made the right fucking choice by leaving them alone. You could have even tried to tell this person that this newer person wouldn't stay with them. Like, there's nobody's gonna stay with you. Like, you are literally fucking tolerable. So we have take time to breathe out. Conclusions are within reach. And I feel like that's the worst thing this person did. You might realize what really broke the pattern on your end is because they did break that chain. You might have taken breaks before, and you could almost like calculate down to the day when this person would come back. But when they really broke the chain, which at first probably seemed like a slight to you, it actually gave you the chance to start breaking free of what seems like some codependent addiction to a person, a deep obsession, but not love, And I feel like, when this person first did this to you, you were pretty depleted. And it's like you've grown and changed so much since. And it's like, I feel like you're elevating to like new levels in your life. And this person is just being left behind by everybody. They may, like never be able to have like a truly successful relationship. You may even view this person like they're incapable of truly like loving someone because they don't understand like true empathy towards someone else. So it's like they, it seems like a very selfish person. Like, oh, that situation didn't work out. That person just like wouldn't submit to me or let me control them. Can I come back to you? And that it wasn't personal because I feel like you're watching them smear whoever this other person was. And it seems like that Queen of Cups really doesn't give a shit, and that's kind of like the other one is I think that's sort of like what you admire, somebody who like is like, you're not doing that to me. It's just something like that. There's like some kind of like strength to it that you're like, I need to be like that. And it's not that hard. I just have to not let people play games with me. Just say no. So we have White Stag, Protector. You are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You're meant to create blessings with your magic. Yeah, I feel like something about that external person, like, I don't know what it is. I don't feel like you have like a deep connection with that person. There was just something to it where you're like, so that's how you do it. Lesson learned, right? So I feel like from now on, you're going to have much better boundaries. You've really learned like how to protect yourself, or you may have witnessed someone else really protect their own self and their own energy and refuse to submit to something here. There's something with that where you were supposed to, like that's some type of wisdom that was bestowed to you, and you're going to use that energy to protect you forever. And sometimes we get lessons from the strangest people. Like this could be someone that you felt like you hated, just to find out in the end that actually they're kind of admirable, if that makes sense. So we have dance. Maybe some of you are dancers. Let's see. Allow yourself some fun each day, just as the sun dances with the moon each night. And I like that with the take time to breathe out and conclusions are within reach. Like, I feel like you've really taken a lot of time to yourself to sort of like isolate things, think things through, really like heal and change. And it's like you're finally at this point in life where it's like things are going really well. And then there was like that missing piece where it's like somebody really deeply betray you. But I feel like you're able to release it now because you realize that it really isn't personal at all. But you learned something major, oddly, in the situation. Maybe seeing someone else just respect themselves so much and being like, that's boss, I'm doing that. I don't know, I like it. All right, I'll see you guys soon.